Welcome back to Inside the Vandals. A very busy week on campus for both the women's soccer team and the women's volleyball team. And it was WAC opener for the women's volleyball team. Shelby Owens has more on the Vandals starting the year with a victory.
The Idaho volleyball team started strong with a win against Denver Thursday night, but fell to WAC preseason favorite New Mexico State in the conference opener home in the Memorial Gym. The Vandals beat Denver in a 3-game sweep Thursday night with an impressive .515 attack percentage in the second game. Junior outside hitter Ashley Chrisman attributes the win to the energy on the court.
It was awesome. It was so much fun to just be hitting that great and be connecting that well with our setters. It was just so much fun out on the court. I was just really happy out there. I think that's why we won so good.
The Vandals kept that positive energy in mind as they prepared to play WAC rival New Mexico State on Saturday night.
The Vandals and the Aggies continue to fight year after year, and in fact last year they both tied for second in the WAC. And in this meeting, the Vandals have one thing in particular going for them, the home court advantage.
The home court advantage wasn't enough for the Vandals, who lost to the Aggies in a tough 5-game match. Idaho head coach Debbie Buchanan says not controlling the tempo contributed to the loss.
I think part of that happens when, it's a team in control or not in control, and in Thursday's match we had the control. We were controlling the tempo of the match and the way things were going, and tonight New Mexico State kind of had the control there, and we seemed a little rattled, a little unsure, and it took us a little while to get going.
The Vandals lost the first 2 sets 25-19 against the Aggies, but came back to win the third and fourth games. The match came down to the 5th set when the Aggies quickly gained a 10-point lead over the Vandals. Idaho tried to rally but eventually lost 15-8. Junior outside hitter Allison Baker sees a positive side to the loss.
We let it get away, I think. It was just us errors and bad passing. It was all on us, and that sucks so bad, but it just means that we can fix something. That means that we are good enough to win.
The Vandals will hit the road this week for a pair of matches against San Jose State and Utah State. Idaho will play New Mexico State again on November 15th in Las Cruces. Vandal soccer played Eastern Washington and Washington State this week. Kyle Westcott has the story. Reporting from Memorial Gym, I'm Shelby Owens.
The Vandals opened the weekend against Eastern Washington and outplayed the Eagles in the first half. But it would be Eastern who would put away the first 2 goals in the game in the 55th and 65th minute to take the game from the Vandals 2-0.
We have to finish our chances. You can't create that many chances and not score. And it's sometimes we've got to just be a bit more ruthless in front of goal. And they took their chances well today. Their keeper kept them in the game, but at the end of the day, we got 22 shots and we've got to score.
Things wouldn't turn out much better against cross-state rival Washington State on Sunday, as the Cougars scored within the first 21 seconds of the game, putting the Vandals in the hole early. Idaho would answer with a goal in the 19th minute, courtesy of Katie Barron, but Washington State would score 4 more to finish off the Vandals 5-1.
Washington State are a fantastic team. You can't take anything away from them. 5-1, I don't think reflects the performance we put in, and I don't think it's a true reflection of the game.
The Vandals will host Utah Valley on Friday and travel to Las Vegas to play UNLV on Sunday. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Kyle Westcott.
Thanks, Kyle. Time for this week's Campus Connection, where we take you inside the Idaho Vandal campus. Now, Coach Scholar's doing a great job on the pitch with the women, but he's also stepping out in the community. Jessica Velez has more in this week's edition of Campus Connection.
Women's soccer coach Pete Scholler and basketball coach John Newley raised money last Thursday night for the Susan G. Komen Cancer Research Fund. How do they do it? Well, they showed off their skills as guest bartenders at La Madrid, a local Moscow establishment.
Tonight, we're raising funds for the cancer research, the Susan B. Komen Cancer Research, and we're looking forward to having a lively crew in here, just getting people to mix and mingle and bring the community together, and something that's dear to my heart, where my mum passed with cancer, so these things are very close to my heart, and anytime I can help in that research process, I'm more than happy to.
Guests enjoyed drinks made by their coaches and were thrilled to support cancer research.
Hey, we're just happy to be here to support our coaches who are supporting cancer, and cancer research is important to all of us, and this is a pretty fun way to contribute to that cause. So we're happy to be here, have a few sodas and a few appetizers, and get ready to go watch volleyball tonight.
Coaches Scholler and Newley feel that it is important to give back to the community and to support cancer research. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Jessica Velez.
Pete Scholer's a pretty good soccer coach, but I think he might even be more interesting off the pitch. Thank you, Jessica. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Inside the Idaho Vandals. When we come back next week, we'll hear from Rob Akey about a return to home to take on a bunch of Cowboys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.